So I got rid of my check engine light, or my MIL light. So I'll show you real quick. So if I turn it off, I'll turn my thing off for a second. I'll show you all my things so you have an understanding. So that's my MIL light, and then the next one would be my check, and then the next one is my stop light. So I'll do it once more. It's going to have a bit of a reflection. There's not much I can do about that. So you've got your MIL, your check, and your stop. So this one here, this is a malfunction indicator light, and boom, it goes away. It went away before that one, actually. That was way faster. Oh, gosh darn it. I always forget that. So I turn it off, turn it on again. That's MIL, check, and stop. And that'll go away. As if it goes away before the seatbelt. No, it stayed this time. Let's see if it goes away this time. There you go. Alright, I'm going to do it once more and I'll show you the other ones. So up here, these two, they're for my deaf. And that is here. Why is that doing that? Oh, you know what? Gosh darn it. Anyway, I'll leave that on there. You can read that. Come on, focus. Focus, pocus. Anyway, all right, there, I bored the crap out of you. All right, let's go back down here. And we'll see if we can, that might focus a little better this time. There we go. So that's the MIL, that's check, and that's stop. And then these two up here, they're for a hot exhaust and for doing a regen. And your regen button is right there. That one there. And then if I fire it back up, see, nothing comes back on. That will always come on and then it will go away again. It's doing a safety, a trailer check. So let's go over to here. And I said I'd show you it. So I don't know how well it's going to come out because it's got to try and focus. So this is my board. If it can focus, we're going to have a bit of a so that's a distance driven. So in the month, in sort of, what's that? Come on now, focus. Come on, you can do it, focus. It's never easy. No, I didn't want to do that. Turn around. No. Oh, I know why. I'm making a right old hash of this, aren't I? How good of an explanation am I not giving? Okay, so I have no total behaviours, no repeat behaviours. My total time driven is 173 hours and 21 minutes and 9,507 miles. I got a 4.2 increase in severe speeding events, 0.1 of drive time, 4 events, 13 minutes and 23 seconds. 1 point increase in score due to decrease of moderate speeding, 0.6% of drive time, 50, blah, blah, blah. So, I'll focus. Come on, focus. Sorry, recording's awful. So I have no safety events. I click on speeding history, it'll load up all my so it doesn't have any. Oh, here we go. 100 of 143 trips. Safety report may take up to 6 hours to update. So and there you go, it's sort of, you can see the seconds and everything in Clarksville, Tennessee. And the problem is that it's a flawed system. It's a flawed system because and if you keep going up, and it will go for all of them, and then you'll have focus. How awful is this, trying to get this to focus? It's ridiculous. Anyway, it's a crap video, and crap as it can be. So this here is all my speeding events. So if you look here, let's go back up here to the top one. So it says 0.3%, 0 events. Come on, focus, you piece of shit. So it says there's 0 events. 0 events. This was 0 events. This is 2 events right here. 9 minutes and 59 seconds. A 6 point. I don't even know half the time, like what it's even talking about. 0 events, 0 events. 1 minute. So here we got 2 events. And I don't even know what the events are. I don't know if they're speeding or what they are. It's hard to say. So that's my score right there. My previous period was 96. I'm 7 above your fleet target of 90. So I'm up to 90 points. And then, no, I'm going to try and get rid of this. Here we are, safety events. So far there's no safety events. Safety score calculation, and then it shows you. And got to remember, the speeding is like, it reads off of Google, so it's pretty much explaining that. It's pretty much explaining to you that Google might not even have a speed calculated, and if you're doing 30 and it's no speed signs up, then Google will say it should have only been 25. So there you go. I showed you that, which I said I would. This is my logbook. That's what I'm into at the moment. So I've got 26 minutes of driving was left before I parked up. I'm an hour and 45 left of my shift. I got 27 hours and 49 minutes of my 70-hour work week, which is down there. I'm on split break, and then I got 2 logbooks. So yesterday's logbook is here, and it'll have my trailer and my load. It'll show you the time I started in Florida, which was 4 o'clock in the morning. I stopped for 2 minutes because I heard a bang and I couldn't figure out what it was, and I still don't know what it was, and I couldn't find anything. It was an almighty bang. I don't know if it was a bottle popping because of pressure or what it was, but then it will go through and it will show you all your events through your logbook and everything you're doing, and it will keep going. And then that's when I started again last night and started driving again, so I can certify this one because it was yesterday, and I'll certify it, and then we can come back out again, and we come to here, and this is today's logbook right here, which is January the 4th, and then it'll show you your drive-ins, and then I took my split rest again, then I drove again, I did fuel, off duty, and then drove up to here, which was only 52 minutes, and then stopped again. So there you go, that's my logbook. I'll show you outside real quick, my trailer and my lights. We'll put my 4-ways on, make sure they're working. It's cold up here, so it's extremely cold compared to where I just come from. So my load's holding up. I've still got some water coming out the tarp here, which is not in the load, it's just in the tarp where it's folded over. So my tarp has held up and it's doing just fine. It hasn't moved at all, stayed the way I did it, and I loaded it, and my straps are still on the back. So the bottom end's pushed out a little bit down here, which is fine, and it will do because of the wind, but it's not creating any problems, and it's not blowing off the trailer, and that's just fine, because I'm more worried about these corners up here than I am down there. That's not going to go anywhere. The lights are all doing what they're supposed to do, and then this side of the load's staying up just fine. So everything's doing what it's supposed to do, and nothing's moved, and everything's stayed, and nothing ripped. But the tarp will be full of water because I come through so much rain this morning, so it'll be jolly exciting. So there we go, and that's about it. That's about where we're at. Everything else is working. So I got rid of the light, I filled up with diesel, I filled up with DEF, and as soon as I started the truck up after filling up, it was just fine. So all my lights are working, and there we go. So, oh, very nice. And that's me, looking yellow and hairy. I gotta, when summer comes around, I get my hair cut again. So I got my yellow shirt on still, but it is cold up here. So, and that's it. I'm gonna add this on to the last videos, even though it wasn't down there. I mean, I'm just gonna add it on like I normally do. I just put bonus video in the title, that'll work. Bonus video. All right, I love you, and I'll catch up later. I love you, later.